for 3. The shot is good. Bailey Womack, a three-pointer. Pratt down to Sims. Long 3 by Sims. Got it. A big three-pointer coming in from Kayla Sims. Shot no good. And here comes the rebound. The Nighthawks coming the other way, taking it all the way down as Pratt lays it in for 2. And the shot at the buzzer. National Park College has won its first basketball game in school history. National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. Tonight, we're at NorthArk as the Nighthawks open their season against the Pioneers. We're here with Coach Moody, Coach Marvin Moody Sr. Coach, welcome to Nighthawk Nation. First off, our first video interview with you coming in. We know you've got a long and storied basketball history, very knowledgeable about the game, a lot of experience coming in. Why was it important for you to come in and lead these women this year?
Well, most of the girls here, I coached in AAU over the years. I refereed all of them from Pee Wee up. Played basketball at National Park, so it was really something special when me and Coach Hudnall got to talking about the program.
So you came in and year 2, a program that's still kind of getting its wings off the ground, so to speak, but you've got a great group of women here to lead the way for National Park College. Tell us a little bit about the makeup of this team this year and what you're really excited about with your squad this season.
Good group of young ladies. Bunch of them are above average shooters. Faith is a workhorse. Bailey, they're going to go out and get it every night. They did well last year. Kayla, she's coming into her own. She's a good shooter. Brought in some new girls. Michaela Kai, she's from Poen. Great point guard. She's a good shooter. Logan Keener from Lake Hamilton. She's going to be probably our biggest asset as far as rebounding. Summer's all-stater. Come from Mountain Pine. She'll be big for us in rebounding. I got Brianna Barger. She's good. Just a good group of girls. And I got Lainey Wallace from last year from Malvern. Great shooter. So bringing them in, getting them together. We can get things to jail. Will be pretty tough to beat.
You mentioned a lot of talent, a lot of local talent here from Garland County and the surrounding areas here. And a lot of these players actually know each other. They've played basketball together, against each other. And tell me a little bit about the chemistry of this team. You know, talking about gelling together. We talked about their strengths. How are they working together in practice, in scrimmage games, as they prepare for the season coming up this weekend?
Well, by playing together all their life, playing against each other, they know each other pretty well. Strong friendship, so they don't take anything personal on the floor, and practicing real competitive. And that's a big deal about them being from the small area, competitive with each other, which will make us better in the season. So
tonight, opening against NorthArk on the road in Harrison, of course. Tell me, what can we expect out of this group coming out on the floor? Our first real look at your team this season.
We're going to be aggressive on defense. We'll shoot the ball a lot. We want to try to be real disruptive on defense. We want to try to get them out of their rhythm and hopefully take the win.
Coach, we're really excited for the new look Nighthawk women this season. We're glad to have you on board. Welcome to Nighthawk Nation, and good luck tonight against the Pioneers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coach Marvin Moody Sr. of the National Park Nighthawk women, and more on tonight's game coming up after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Into today's broadcast on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Nighthawks on the road in Harrison today. As a shot from Hayes goes up, she's fouled, it'll count. She'll go to the line for the and one.
Faith Bratton charged with her second.
Faith Bratton's going to pick up her second personal there, Nathan, and very quickly the Nighthawks starting to get in foul trouble. She's going to be replaced. Michaela Kai Montillo coming in. She'll replace Bratton. Bratton takes a seat there. At the line is Hayes. 3-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. Free throw up, no good. Rebound goes to Crosby. Another board for Haley Crosby. Down low, there's Womack. She can't reel it in. Out of bounds, back to the Lady Pioneers. Heartbreaker there, Nathan. It looked like a textbook play, just right down the court, run it down. That's the aggressive style of offense that we're going to see out of this new and improved Nighthawk squad this year.
Yeah, you talk about the conditioning of this team. You went and watched them practice, Mark, and they're up at 5 in the morning making.
Basket by Grace Coates.
Grace Coates puts that one in. You're right, Nathan. Coach Moody has these girls practicing as early as 5:30 each morning, right before school starts, and getting them out there, getting them running. And that's going to get the Nighthawks where they need to be this season, getting them conditioned well. And you can tell already by the type of talent we've seen and recruited this year, the Nighthawks are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NJCAA.
Yeah, they're definitely, and of course they've got a little more numbers this year too, so that's going to help as well.
A little bit more depth, a little bit more stamina for these women. As the ball's going to go out of bounds, back over to NorthArk there. Good.
Like Coach Moody's going to want a timeout with this ball handling here.
Coach Moody's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:06 to play in the first. We're back after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here at NorthArk with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. 5:03 to play in the first quarter here. The Lady Pioneers lead 10-5. NorthArk basketball as they'll feed it around to Tori Hayes and now inside, down low in traffic. The shot is up and good from Cheyenne Shelton, and that extends the lead once again here. NorthArk with its biggest lead of the ball game, 7. We've got a foul down low. This one's going to be charged against the Lady Pioneers, and they're going to signal number 13, Cheyenne Shelton. At the line, Logan Keener for the Nighthawks.
Logan Keener at the line.
Logan went to the basket, really aggressive there. Nighthawks doing that a lot today. A lot different than last year. I'm seeing a much more aggressive Lady Nighthawk team.
First free throw off the mark, no good. And now we'll see the likes of Summer Godwin. The freshman from Mountain Pine steps in for Kayla Sims. Godwin, an all-state player for Mountain Pine in her senior season, comes in and adds a lot of talent for the Nighthawks this year. Keener, second free throw on its way, good. National Park cuts the lead in half. It's 12-6. The Lady Pioneers looking to extend the lead here. Checking in is Shakina Morgan. Morgan wears number 4 for NorthArk. Now they'll circle the ball around here. Inside Morgan. Morgan lays it on up and in. Her first 2 points of the ball game, Nathan.
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
Coming the other way, we've got a collision down low. Montillo collides with Leah Shellnut, and they're both up and okay. National Park basketball. Crosby controls the point, trailing 14-6. Inside, Bailey Womack. Womack drives in, and she will step out of bounds and turn it over to NorthArk. 4:09 to play. Yeah, very tough turnover indeed. Here come the Lady Pioneers. Shellnut with the basketball. Crossing the timeline. About 4 minutes to play here in the first. Been mainly NorthArk in this one. They lead by 8. on the outside, thought about the three, kicks it out down low, Morgan. They'll move the basketball around here. Coates in traffic, and a blocking foul is going to be charged by Summer Godwin. That'll send NorthArk back to the line to shoot 2. First personal for Summer Godwin at the line. Number 14, Grace Coates, the sophomore from Two Rivers.
Both teams with 5 team fouls already in this first quarter.
Yeah, very physical so far. And, you know, we talked about that depth so far, Nathan. That depth may come into play in tonight's ball game, as we may be looking at the bench in case any players get into deep foul trouble here. We saw Faith Bratton pick up 2 very early here in the first quarter, and Bratton having to come back out, or coming out of action rather, in order to just stay out of trouble here. That ball stolen away there. It's picked up by NorthArk. Shellnut with the steal. Morgan with the rock down low. Puts it up. It's good. Count the foul. She'll go to the line for the and 1.
That was Michaela Kai's first personal foul.
Big basket there. And that sends Morgan to the line for the and 1. It's 18-6 NorthArk. Morgan's free throw on the way. It rolls in and out, no good. Out of bounds over to the Nighthawks. National Park trails by 12. Biggest deficit of the day for the Nighthawks. Keener to inbound, finds Montillo. Here we go. Pressure coming in from NorthArk. Cross-court pass, reeled in down low. It's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Pioneers. Mackenzie Gardner, who wears number 1 for the Lady Pioneers. Montillo, the inbound, finds Crosby. And in traffic, threads the needle down low. There's Keener, puts a shot up, and they'll draw a travel. No foul as Keener turns it away. That's a tough call right there, Nathan.
Yeah.
That one could have went either way.
Yeah, definitely could have.
3:23 and counting here in the first. All NorthArk here, 18-6. Shellnut with the basketball. Little spin move. She drives it home, and she's able to lay it right on in for 2.
That was a nice spin move.
North Arkansas College is the first to 20 tonight, leading by 14. The Nighthawks looking to get their first points in quite some time here as Logan Keener takes it down low, and she will be fouled.
Looks like that's going to be Shellnut's third.
Looks like they'll charge Mackenzie Gardner with her first personal. That sends Keener to the line. Under 3 minutes to play here, 2:59 to be exact. Keener looking to get that spark going for the Nighthawks here. First free throw won't fall. Substitution coming in. Tori Hayes in for Ashlyn Taylor for the Lady Pioneers.
Keener, 1 of 3 from the line so far tonight, or today.
Second free throw, good. So Keener goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the charity stripe. Here come the Lady Pioneers. It's 20-7. NorthArk off the screen. Shellnut, a shot up in traffic, it's good. Count the basket. Shellnut goes to the line for the and 1.
Second personal charged against Michaela Montillo.
So Shellnut will stand at the free throw line here. Montillo's going to take a seat. Looks like she's just going to get a conference with Coach Moody instead. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Crosby, Godwin, Womack, Keener, and Montillo. Free throw good. It's 23-7. The press still coming on strong from NorthArk. A shot up, blocked. Keener, her own rebound. It stays with the Nighthawks. Montillo's shot doesn't go. It's tipped out of bounds by Summer Godwin. Back over to NorthArk. Good defensive struggle there. The Nighthawks just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, this Pioneer defense it's really, really good. You can tell they've been coached well.
2:30 to play in the first quarter. Lady Pioneers thread the needle down low, reeled in. Gardner puts a shot up. It's good. Mackenzie Gardner, an impressive pass, reeled in, puts it in for 2. Lead is now 18 as the Nighthawks look to stop the bleeding here. Down low, Keener, blocked, and it's out of bounds. Back over to NorthArk there. 2 substitutions coming in for NorthArk now. Checking in number 42, Brooklyn Schmelter. Also number 0, Kiara Franklin. Franklin with the basketball. She moves across the timeline for NorthArk. 25-7, the Lady Pioneers lead. Down low, threaded in. The shot up in traffic, no good. Crosby has another rebound. Haley Crosby comes the other way into the front court on the near sideline. Long three on its way, good. Haley Crosby from downtown, nothing but net.
Crosby had 2 3-pointers in last night's loss.
25-10, big three-pointer there, and now another foul. They'll signal Summer Godwin. She got a little too physical there. That's her second personal, I believe, and that's going to send NorthArk back to the line. At the charity stripe will be number 11, Victoria Hill.
Kayla Kai, Faith, Bratton, and Summer all with 2 personal fouls.
Hill's first free throw, good. Victoria Hill, the freshman guard out of Texarkana, at the line awaiting her second attempt here. Second free throw, good. 2 for 2 for Victoria Hill. Nighthawks basketball coming the other way. 90 seconds left here in the first. Bailey Womack controls the ball at the top of the key. Haley Crosby down to Womack, trying to create some distance here. Montillo has time. Long three on its way over the back, and it'll be a turnover.
That's kind of reminiscent of how the first quarter's gone for the Nighthawks. Just unlucky bounce there.
They've had good looks, Nathan. Just haven't been able to make the shots fall. And they'll be playing from behind as we enter the last minute of play here in the first. 27-10, 60 seconds remaining. Here's Hill. Hill in traffic behind Keener, and it's going to be knocked away by Bailey Womack. Out of bounds, back to the Nighthawks there. Nice little swat out of the way by Bailey Womack, and that's going to give the ball back to National Park College.
Yeah, let's see if they can make a little run here in the last minute.
Womack wears number 25. One of the returning sophomores for the Nighthawks this season. She calls the Hawks from the top of the key. 45 seconds and counting. She'll exchange the rock with Crosby back to Womack. Thought about the three. She's going to drive on in. Kicked out Keener. Keener nearly loses it. It stays with Womack. Long three on its way. Good. Bailey Womack, a big three there, cuts the lead down to 14. 25 seconds left. Here come the Lady Pioneers. Franklin at the top of the key trades it off with Hayes. It'll be the time for the final shot maybe coming in from NorthArk here. 10 seconds left. Franklin coming the other way, bounces it off of a Nighthawk. It's going to be a kickball. And that stops the clock at 7 seconds exactly. NorthArk basketball with 7 seconds remaining. It's 27-13, Lady Pioneers. Franklin to inbound. Gets it out deep, finds Gardner. In traffic, it's knocked away. Here comes Crosby. 3 seconds left into the front court at the buzzer. No, good steal. That's the end of the first quarter of action here from NorthArk. And at the end of one, 27-13 Lady Pioneers. We're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. Here at NorthArk with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today's broadcast on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. See all the comments coming through on the stream. A lot of fans of Bailey Womack, Summer Godwin, and if you're listening, if you're watching on the broadcast this afternoon, let us know who you're here to see. Let us know who you're cheering on, and let us know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out on the air here. The officials stopping play here before we get started officially with the second quarter of action here. Nathan, what do the Nighthawks need to do to kind of regain some mojo as we go into the second quarter?
Well, we kind of saw towards the end of that first quarter, they picked up the defensive intensity a little bit, make smart passes, a lot of errant passes, not really taking care of the ball. That's a nice shot there.
Crosby puts it in for 2. That'll open the scoring here in the second, and that cuts the lead down to 12. Going to be fighting from behind, the Nighthawks are, but they've got Faith Bratton back out there on the floor, and a lot of talent to get it done.
Kayla Kai.
Right there, Montillo coming up with a big rebound. That's going to help big time. Montillo down low. It's tipped away, out of bounds by Hayes. It stays with National Park College. 9:27 to play in the first half here from NorthArk. Set to inbound Crosby. Gets it in deep. Finds Faith Bratton. Bratton calling the offense, and she'll reel it all the way around. Takes it all the way on her own. Spins around, and it's in. Faith Bratton, an impressive bucket for the Nighthawks. That's 2 in a row for National Park College. And now a 17-27 game.
She leads the Nighthawks right now with 6 points on the day.
Bratton now defending down low against Grace Coates. The Lady Pioneers moving on in on the inside. There's a blocking foul. They're going to charge Keener with it. That sends the Lady Pioneers to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Cheyenne Shelton going to the line.
And that'll be Keener's second personal foul. So now 4 Lady Nighthawks with 2 personals.
On the floor for the National Park Nighthawks, Bailey Womack, Haley Crosby, Logan Keener, Faith Bratton, and Michaela Kai Montillo. First free throw good from NorthArk. 8:57 to play. Second shot on its way from Shelton. No good. Rebound picked up by Faith Bratton. Here we go. Into the front court, Womack down low. Crosby had a wide open opportunity for a 3, and she took full advantage of it. Big tray there from number 24. It's an 8-point ball game. The Nighthawks are heating up here in the second, Nathan, and a hot-handed Haley Crosby's leading the charge.
Yeah, she's got 9 points now, 2 3-pointers.
The Lady Pioneers thought about the 3, knocked away.
Good defense.
Montillo very scrappy looking to get in there. Now long 3 coming down. The answer won't fall.
Got to block out on those, Mark. You can't allow those long rebounds.
Shelnut feeds it in down low to Coates. Grace Coates guarded by Bratton. Inside traffic, shot too hard, won't fall. Logan Keener with a big rebound. And now a reach-in foul. This one's going to be charged against the Lady Pioneers' Tori Hayes.
Tori Hayes charged with the foul.
The Nighthawks will have the basketball, trailing only by 8.
Nice little run here from the Lady Nighthawks.
Yeah, they trailed by as many as 18, I think, in the first quarter, and quickly have cut that in. And this is the kind of Nighthawks team you're going to see this year, Nathan. They're a scrappy squad. They've got a lot of heart, and they're not a team that's going to lay down easily by any stretch of the imagination here. So now we've got a jump ball down low. Keener tied up with Grace Coates, and this one's going to be going back over to NorthArk. 7:53 to play in the first half. That was a big jump ball to get the rock back for the Lady Pioneers. Top of the key is Shelnut. Works it down low.
It's green.
Kicked out. They'll just move it around, try to create some space here. Shelnut spins inside, takes it all the way herself. Shot won't fall. There's a block. And coming the other way, still picked up by the Lady Pioneers. Good rebound by the ladies in red. Down low. Number 24, Paige Caulfield. The shot is up and it's good. Ashton Taylor puts it in. NorthArk the first.
Oh, come on.
As it's 31-20, 7:14 to play. Back over to NorthArk we go. Near travel there as it gets kicked out to Shelnut. The Lady Pioneers calling things up. Drawing up the offense here from the top of the key. Shelnut drives in, kicks it out, and moves it around. That's Caulfield. Down low, little layup put in. Cheyenne Shelton puts it in for 2. And that little hot streak of the Nighthawks seemingly erased here as NorthArk found its groove again. 33-20, lead back to 13. Down low, Crosby. Oh, man, puts up a prayer underneath the basket. Won't fall, back over to NorthArk.
Get back on D.
Down low, long three on its way, won't fall. And the rebound, NorthArk just pulled it right away. This one's stolen away, picked up by Crosby. Across the timeline, a mismatch down low. Pull-up jumper, Crosby sinks it for two.
Smart play by Crosby there to pull up, not try to drive it in.
How many points is Crosby up to so far in this
11
contest,
points,
Nathan? 11 of National Park's 22 in this one. Shot up down low in traffic, won't go. There's a big rebound by Crosby. As we approach the 6-minute mark here in the second. Crosby spins in traffic, there's a foul. And this one's gonna be charged against number 15, Leah Shelnut. We've got massive substitutions coming in. First for the Nighthawks, we're going to see Lainey Wallace for the first time this afternoon. Wallace, the 5'6" guard coming from Malvern High School. She's a returning Nighthawk this season, one of that veteran squad coming in. And, of course, Summer Godwin checking in, the former Mountain Pine Red Devil.
Yeah, Lainey was a late transfer last year. She came in at the spring and provided a good spark for the Lady Nighthawks.
Yeah, that's right, Nathan. She came in at the right place, the right time for the Nighthawks. She is a very skilled athlete. We have a whistle down low and a turnover back over to NorthArk. 33-22, the Lady Pioneers lead. 5:50 to play here in the first half. The Nighthawks cut the lead down to as low as 8, but have since lost a little traction there.
Steal again.
There we go. Wallace with the steal. Here come the Nighthawks. Bratton coming the other way, slows things down on offense. Kicks it out down low. Crosby. Crosby, a long three on its way. It's good. Crosby continues to deliver the big buckets here today.
14 points, 5 rebounds for Crosby.
She is on fire here in Harrison. Down
Good
low
steal
there,
again for
another
Crosby.
steal. Crosby picks up the rock coming the other way. One-on-one,
Good
down
pass.
low. Bratton put the shot up a little too hard, no good. Rebound NorthArk. Here come the Pioneers.
Got to get those layups. That was an easy bucket.
Back and forth we go. NorthArk basketball. Under 5 minutes to play. Long three on its way. We've got a whistle off the ball. This is going to be charged against Haley Crosby. Crosby is charged with the foul off the ball, so the shot won't count. Now NorthArk will inbound. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Wallace, Womack, Bratton, Crosby, and Godwin. Deep pass inbound, reeled in by Ashlyn Taylor. There's the screen. Gives Taylor all the time she needs, but the shot won't fall. Rebound, no good. Godwin is fighting for it, controlled by Bailey Womack. Here come the Nighthawks coming the other way. 33-25, Womack into the front court. Behind the back, little finesse move there as Womack kicks it out. Crosby wide open, and Summer Godwin nearly coming up with the rebound there. Ashlyn Taylor controls it. Here we go, into the front court. Now, thought about the three is Cambry McCullough, and now we've got a whistle down on the floor. Crosby is signaled yet again for the foul, Nathan, and now she'll have to step out. So the hottest shooter for the Nighthawks has to take a rest. Michaela Kai-Montillo comes in her place.
Back down to 8-point lead, so
still very manageable.
Yeah.
There's the inbound, controlled, and the shot put up. There's a foul. Schmelter's shot doesn't go in, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. This one charged against Lainey Wallace. I believe that's her second personal. Fouls certainly racking up for the Nighthawks in this one.
Yeah, the second half, the third and fourth quarter is going to be interesting with all these fouls.
First free throw on its way, no good for Brooklyn Schmelter, the freshman point guard out of Perryville.
Perryville must be a good basketball school because we've got several on our men's team, and of course they've got a few here for their ladies team.
Absolutely. Second free throw, good. It's a 9-point lead. Here come the Nighthawks. Pressure coming. Womack gets into the front court. Down low, Godwin. Pull-up shot for Summer Godwin, and she drains it. Big bucket there for Summer Godwin. She did that all throughout her career at Mountain Pine. 7-point lead. That's the lowest deficit we've seen in quite some time in this one, Nathan.
Yeah, good resilience by these Lady Nighthawks to fight back. Oh, and a steal by Godwin.
Look at that tip there by Godwin, controlled by Wallace. Here come the Nighthawks going the other way. Womack inside to Bratton. Faith Bratton puts a shot up in traffic. It's good. A 5-point game. Faith Bratton, our Nighthawk takeover for today's action. She took over our Snapchat profile, And coming up during the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast, we've got Faith Bratton's interview. It's a great one. You don't want to miss it.
Turning to action for NorthArk, number 14.
The turnover is going to go back over to Nighthawks. 3:26 to play. It's a 5-point ball game. Deep inbounds pass. There's Bailey Womack with room to run. Womack inside to Godwin. What a play. It's in for 2.
NorthArk's going to want a timeout right here. What a run by the Lady Nighthawks.
The Lady Pioneers want a timeout. We'll take it with them. 34-31. The Nighthawks on the rise. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here at NorthArk with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. What was once an 18-point lead has shriveled down to 3. The National Park Nighthawks on a big run here in the second quarter coming alive. Down low, NorthArk coming out of the timeout, and exactly what Coach Bobby Howard needed for his women. That extends the lead back to 5. The Nighthawks not done yet. Faith Bratton, your featured Nighthawk player of today's action. Down low on the far wing. Into Summer Godwin, and if you leave Summer Godwin open, she's going to punish you. 42 puts in another bucket for the Nighthawks.
Nice assist from
Godwin already out to 6 points, all in the second quarter here.
Good rebound, Laney.
There's Summer Godwin and Laney Wallace coming up with it. Michaela Montillo into the front court. 1 possession game for the Nighthawks. Womack drives in. There's Godwin. Down low, it's good. A 1-point ball game. Summer Godwin putting the team on her back. Timeout down on the floor. We'll keep it right here. 2:23 remaining in the first half of action, and what an exciting play we've seen out of these National Park Nighthawks here in the second. Took a little bit of time to kind of get flowing, get everything going here in the beginning of today's game. But any rust they had, anything maybe from the trip or last night's loss, seems to be erased at this point.
That's what I was going to say. You know, of course, both teams played, but last night, you know, it could be just a little bit of a hangover, you know, playing 2 games within 24 hours.
We have a lot of fans tuned in on the broadcast this afternoon. We'd love to say hello to you. Thank you for tuning in and checking out these Nighthawk women here today from Harrison. NorthArk basketball as we come out of the timeout here with the rock, number 21, Cambry McCullough. McCullough down low on the near wing, kicks it out high to Ashlyn Taylor. Taylor to McCullough. They'll reel it around to Hayes.
It's like they're trying to free up a 3-point shot here, it looks like.
Hayes down low, finds the opportunity. Just enough time to lay it in for 2. Tori Hayes with the bucket. It's a 3-point lead once again.
Back-to-back buckets by Hayes there.
Womack into the front court. Hands it off to Montillo. The Nighthawks trail by just 1 possession here. Nothing going for Womack. Finds Wallace. And now Michaela Montillo. Long 3 off the mark, no good. Reeled in traffic by Taylor. Here come the Lady Pioneers. 90 seconds left in the first half. Down low, fed in. That's Grace Coates. Coates, a shot up in traffic. It's blocked.
Good job by Faith Bratton.
Faith Bratton with a block. A rebound, Summer Godwin. Here come the Nighthawks. Womack. Guarded by Hill. Now finds Laney Wallace. Wallace out to Montillo.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, very dangerous there. Down low, Faith Bratton. Inside, Womack didn't feel comfortable taking the shot. Bratton, down low, it's in.
She's almost automatic down there, Mark.
1 point game, 50 seconds left.
Get back on D.
The Nighthawk D looking to square up here, and they allow a bucket, an easy bucket to come in from Tori Hayes there. That's one Coach Moody's going to be talking with his women about in the halftime locker room. A couple of easy buckets there, and those are shots you just cannot allow against a team of the caliber of NorthArk. 40-37. Nighthawk ball. Montillo, top of the key, cross court all the way to Bratton. Bratton drives in over to Lady Pioneers. She draws the foul. Clock stopped, 22.6 seconds. Faith Bratton with an opportunity to cut the lead to 1. Impressive second quarter from these National Park Nighthawks. First free throw, good for Bratton.
That's 11 on the day for Bratton.
The Nighthawks have certainly learned to spread the wealth this season as well, as Bratton knocks down number 2, but you see it out of Crosby, Godwin, Bratton. Last season, this team may only have relied on maybe 1 or 2 scorers, but they have so many options to work with on the court. It's going to make this team more dangerous as the season goes on. 8 seconds left. Here we go. NorthArk down low, Taylor.
Need a good defensive stand here.
Hayes at the buzzer. Long 3 on its way. No good. We'll go to halftime with an exciting 1-point game, and what a game it's been. At the break, NorthArk leads by 1. We'll take a break, and after this, we'll have our featured Nighthawk player of the game, Faith Bratton. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. Our Nighthawk takeover for tonight's ball game is none other than team captain Faith Bratton of the Nighthawk women. Faith, congratulations on the honor. Last year, you and these women did something special for the city of Hot Springs. You created an extra place to play basketball here in the Spa City to continue your basketball careers. You had a great season last year in getting the door opened. Why was it important for you this season to come back for year 2 to do it again?
I think just coming back gave the other girls a chance to know that any girl around here could play, and that if I still wanted to come back and play, that there's something there that keeps me going to want to play, and that it just opens the door for more girls that don't think they have a chance to play anywhere else, that a hometown place like Hot Springs is a good place to come start, and it'll open more doors for next year.
You've got a lot of new faces this year. You've got a new head coach in Marvin Moody. You've got new teammates around you, some of them local here to Garland County. Tell us a little bit about the new faces of the Nighthawks this year and what we might expect out of this year's team.
Like Coach Moody, he's a great coach. He really opened a lot of doors for a lot of us, like wanting to help us with how we go in our career and making sure that we have the grades, and really pushing us to do our best and that we can achieve any goal as to like going to another college after this year. And he's really, since he's been in a lot of basketball reffing and coaching, he knows where to put us, and he knows a lot of us from high school ball, that he knows a lot of our strengths and weaknesses. And a lot of the new girls like Haley, she brings a lot. She's a really good guard and shooting guard, and so I'm really glad to have her on the team. And Summer, she's a great post. Logan, she's a great rebounder. Bree, she is a great, right now she's injured, but she's a good post and she can really score. And I can't really think of anybody else. Who else is new? Oh, and Michaela, she is a great, she can move all around. She's really fast and she can score off the dribble. No problem.
So let's talk about this weekend's games. The first time we're going to see this new unit in action this season, and on the road in tournament play to start things off. You're going to start things off in Harrison this weekend. Tell me what we can expect out of this team and what you've been working so hard on in the preseason.
I think really that since we got a lot of scrimmage games in, that's really going to help, because we've been able to work together and just see what it's like out there. And for a lot of the new girls that haven't been able to play at a college level, this has really opened up their eyes and to show them like what it's like, that it's a lot harder than high school ball, but you can really do it if you push yourself.
Faith, is there anybody you'd like to say hello to who may be watching the broadcast?
A lot of my family won't be able to make it to the game since it's in NorthArk, but I just like to thank them for always pushing me to do my best.
Thank you very much. Faith Bratton, your featured Nighthawk takeover for tonight's game at NorthArk. Follow the Nighthawks all season long on social media at Nighthawk Athletics. For Faith Bratton, I'm Mark Oliver. Back to the game in a moment on XZero Sports. Back here at NorthArk, halftime coming to a close here, Nathan, and what a first half it's been, 40-39. The Lady Pioneers lead. And Nathan, go ahead and give us a rundown of what happened over that first half of action.
Yeah, like I said, the Pioneers started out strong. They've got pretty solid scoring across the board, pretty equal. Their leading scorer is Tori Hayes, forward. She has 9 points. They have Coates and Shellnut with 6, and then they've got several with 4, 3, and 2. For the Lady Nighthawks, the leader is Haley Crosby, the 14, Faith Bratton with 12, Godwin with 8, and then Montijo, Keener, and let's see here, Womack has 3.
Back in action here. Started the third quarter from Harrison, Arkansas, the campus of North Arkansas College. Logan Keener is going to give the Nighthawks the lead after a big bucket there.
Good start to the third quarter.
It's like they never missed a beat, Nathan. Must have been a really good halftime speech from Coach Marvin Moody. Back and forth we go, the Lady Pioneers and the Nighthawks. National Park College looking for its first win of the young 2018-19 campaign. Haley Crosby from downtown won't go. Ashlyn Taylor comes up with a big rebound there. I'd like to thank everybody for sticking with us on the broadcast this afternoon on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. You can catch every Nighthawk broadcast, men and women, this season right here. 1 point lead for the Lady Pioneers. A little shot up in traffic, no good. And now a block by Keener. The putback is good. Cheyenne Shelton, that's going to give NorthArk a little bit of breathing room there, a 3-point lead.
It's a good job by Keener not to draw a foul there. That definitely didn't need that early on.
8:35 and counting. Crosby kicks out Womack. Wide open for 3. A heartbreaker. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Pioneers. Here comes NorthArk into the front court. Taylor kicks it out and away, finds Mackenzie Gardner. Gardner wears number 1. Moving things around here are the Lady Pioneers. On the floor defensively for the Nighthawks, Womack, Crosby, Bratton, Keener, and Sims. Down low, shot up in traffic. Taylor's shot, no good. Rebound, Bailey Womack. Here come the Nighthawks in transition. Coming the other way is number 25 and the Nighthawks into the front court. Inside, Logan Keener. It doesn't get more beautiful than that, Nathan. No. What a pass. What a shot.
Good look and a good catch and layup.
44-43, NorthArk still leads by 1. 7:41 to play in the third. Gardner, top of the key, guarded by Sims. Kicks it out to Taylor. And they're just looking for an opening here. Good zone defense coming in from the Nighthawks. A foul as Shellnut's going to go up. Now she goes to the line for 2. Foul is charged against Bailey Womack. Shellnut will be at the line.
Good job by Womack. She called to take that foul so that we wouldn't have one with a third personal foul. That'll be her second.
First free throw on its way, good.
Returning to action for NorthArk, number 14.
Couple of substitutions coming in. First for the Nighthawks, Summer Godwin steps in for Logan Keener. And taking a seat will be Cheyenne Shelton in favor of Grace Coates for NorthArk. 2-point ball game here. Shellnut, second free throw on the way and good. Nighthawk basketball, and they've got a lot of talent on the floor. Their 3 leading scorers are all on the floor right now, and Crosby, Bratton, and Godwin. That one kicked away. It'll stay with National Park College. Womack set to inbound. 7:21 to play. We've got a whistle. Looks like they're going to signal Haley Crosby on a foul there. So the turnover back over to NorthArk here. Coming the other way, 7:15 to play. Into the front court, Shellnut down low finds Grace Coates. Coates guarded heavily by Summer Godwin. Out to Ashlyn Taylor, now down inside, shot up in traffic. It's good. Tori Hayes puts it in for 2, Nathan, and the Lady Pioneers have the lead back out to 5.
Yeah, hopefully it's not another slow start here. The Nighthawks need to stop the bleeding.
Crosby with the basketball near the top of the key finds Faith Bratton. They'll thread it over. Crosby, they got her the distance. Wide open 3 won't go. There's the rebound. Faith Bratton. Bratton kicked out Crosby, should she try again? No, she's going to drive in this time. Shot up in traffic, too hard off the back of the rim, no good. 6:25 to play. Gardner takes it all the way
Good
down,
defense.
too short, and Crosby with yet another big rebound. Crosby down low finds Kayla Sims. Sims fakes it. Now Crosby, long three, off the arc, no good.
Just a little off the mark right now.
Summer Godwin tried to avoid picking up another personal foul there. Ashlyn Taylor finds Hayes. Hayes on the inside, shot up in traffic, too hard. Kayla Sims with the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. Womack into the front court. Dashes on in. And now Kayla Sims on the far wing. Cross-court pass, Godwin to Bratton. Now back to Crosby. They're trying to create distance for number 24 to make a big shot here, Nathan. Down low, Faith Bratton, the bucket, and the foul. She'll go to the line for the three-point play.
Way to stay strong and follow through on that and draw the foul for Faith.
A lot of great leadership out of that sophomore, Nathan. When the going gets tough, Faith Bratton gets tougher. Haley Crosby takes a seat. Michaela Kai-Montillo will step in for the Nighthawks. Substitutions coming in for NorthArk include number 11, Victoria Hill, number 21, Cambry McCulloch. Also number 0, Kiara Franklin. A lot of fresh legs on the floor for NorthArk here. Ready to stop a Nighthawk run should they start heating up yet again.
And NorthArk has about 5 more players than the Nighthawks, so they can kind of run them out a little bit more.
Bratton, the three-point play is good. Lead back down to 2. 5:33 and counting here from NorthArk. McCulloch with the basketball. Down low, feeds Taylor. Thought about it. Long three. It's good. She only needed a split second, Nathan, and she drained it. Lead back to 5. Godwin down low, thought about it. Kicked out now, Kayla Sims. Sims. Nothing going there. They'll move it around the top of the arc here. Faith Bratton to Godwin. Trying to create space. It's knocked away. Picked up and all alone is McCulloch right under the basket. The easiest bucket she'll have all night. Cambry McCulloch, a big steal and a big bucket to go along with it. The lead is 7 for NorthArk. Bailey Womack coming the other way. A long three, too hard off the mark, no good. McCulloch's got the rebound. Out of breath, no chance for number 21. Down low, Hill, little pull-up jumper there. Off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Grace Coates. She lays it in for 2.
Got to block out down there. You can't allow them to slip in there and get those easy rebounds.
4:30 to play in the third. The Nighthawks actually had the lead for a split second here this period, but now trail by 9. Down low, an errant pass out of bounds. Goes back over to NorthArk. And Coach Marvin Moody wants a timeout down on the floor. We'll take it with him. 55-46 NorthArk. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here at NorthArk with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. We appreciate you tuning in to today's broadcast on XZeroSports.com, also on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to see the next time we go live. And for the Nighthawk men, they'll have their home debut, their season debut, Monday at the Kettle. And they'll also name the National Park Nighthawk mascot. And we're super excited to show you the Kettle for the first game of the season for the men. Back in action with the women here. The turnover is going to go over to National Park College. Coming out of the timeout, let's see if Coach Moody's words of wisdom spark a little fire behind the Nighthawks here in the third. 4:03 to play. And National Park trails by 9. Michaela Kai Montillo finds Bailey Womack down on the near wing. The Nighthawks spread the wing. Now Womack, long 3 on its way and good. Great bucket there by Womack, Nathan.
Yeah, we need her to get hot. She can, when she gets hot, she can knock them down.
Lead is 6 for the Lady Pioneers of North Arkansas College. Tori Hill, long 3 of her own, and they'll answer back with a tray. Big bucket there. 58-49. Coming the other way are the National Park Nighthawks. Montillo finds team captain Faith Bratton. Oh, Logan Keener almost knocked away, almost stolen away, rather.
Keener's got to come get that ball. She sees someone cutting across. She needs to come out and catch it.
Stays with National Park College. Montillo, the freshman hailing from Poen, Arkansas. Now down low, Summer Godwin has a shot up in traffic. She'll draw the foul. Godwin, an all-state post player for Mountain Pine through her high school career. Very familiar with those types of situations here. Also a very good free throw shooter. 58-49. First bucket from Godwin is slightly off the mark, no good. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Godwin at the line, got Keener, Faith Bratton, and off screen we've got Bailey Womack and Michaela Kai Montillo.
Tough break.
Godwin, 2 misses there. Very tough break indeed. Coming the other way, Ashlyn Taylor and the NorthArk Lady Pioneers. Pull-up jumper from the paint. She sinks it.
Ashlyn Taylor.
NorthArk is the first to 60 tonight, and the lead is back out to double digits. It's 11. Nearly a steal out of bounds there. Cambry McCulloch knocks it out. Stays with National Park College. A 1-point game at the half has turned into an 11-point lead for NorthArk, 2:51 to play. Nighthawks looking to get some magic going here. Womack in traffic, finds Montillo at the top of the key. Press defense coming in, very tough. An errant pass, knocked away, picked up by NorthArk. Here it goes, coming the other way, fed in, down low. Kiara Franklin in for 2. And Nathan, the wind has been taking out of National Park sails here in the third quarter. 2:20 to play. They need something big here to spark the fire. Bratton down low. Godwin turns around. She'll draw the foul. Godwin looking to make up for missing 2 free throws just a moment ago. We'll see if she can get the scoring back where it needs to be for National Park here.
There it is.
62-50. The comeback, the second comeback of today's game begins now. Godwin, 2 for 2. Nighthawk defense looking to step up big here. Got to come up with some turnovers here and some big rebounds. Bratton guards McCulloch pretty loosely. And there's the block. Oh, Bratton just got just a little bit too handsy on it. That call could have went either way. McCulloch's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It looks pretty clean from here, Mark.
That's going to be the 3rd foul for Faith Bratton, Nathan. She had 2 very quickly in the first quarter of today's game. Now she's got 3. First free throw from McCulloch is good. 63-51. Substitution coming in, Tori Hayes will check in for Kiara Franklin. The Nighthawks still going with Keener, Godwin, Bratton, Womack, and Montillo. Second free throw good, 2 for 2 for number 21, Cambry McCulloch. Coming the other way, Bratton nearly loses it. She's able to hang on.
Oh, double dribble.
Double dribble's going to turn it over. Bratton couldn't believe it. Here comes Haley Crosby. This may be what the Nighthawks have been looking for here, Nathan. She started the game red hot from scoring. She helped spark that comeback. And when they need her most, Crosby's back on the floor. Montillo's going to take a seat.
Yeah, see if she can find that 3-point stroke again.
64-51, 1:50 to play. Taylor guarded by Crosby. A little pull-up jumper in traffic. There's
Another
Crosby.
rebound.
There's the rebound. And she couldn't have drawn it up any better there, Nathan.
7 rebounds for Crosby.
Here's Crosby coming the other way. Air balls the three-pointer. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Keener couldn't save it. It's going to be NorthArk ball regardless. 1:34 to play in the third. The Nighthawks played from behind for most of today's action. And this one's going to come down to the fourth quarter. Hill threads the needle in down low. Ashton Taylor.
Lucky she kind of overthrew that one there. That was a good pass.
Long three on its way. Hill's going to drain it. Victoria Hill, a big bucket. The lead is back to 16. The Nighthawks looking to stop the bleeding here in the third. Crosby with the basketball. Down low to Summer Godwin on the far wing. Just looking for some space here. Keener, nothing going there as she's double covered.
7 on the shot clock.
Long three on its way. Faith Bratton off the front of the rim, no good. Fighting for it. It's knocked out of bounds by NorthArk. It stays with National Park College.
Get a fresh shot clock.
47 seconds remain. Womack to inbound. She dishes it into Faith Bratton. Crosby, long three coming down, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hayes. 39 seconds left. Here come the Lady Pioneers. Defense for the Nighthawks looking to set up quickly here. 32 seconds and counting.
Oh.
Coming the other way, Taylor reels in a long pass, pull-up jumper from the paint, won't fall. Keener, rebound. 22 seconds left. The Nighthawks looking to do it here before the end of the third quarter. Crosby into the front court, over to Faith Bratton. Bratton kicked out Keener, now they'll wheel it around. They're looking for three. They may not get a chance. 9 seconds left. Womack to Crosby. Here's Bratton. Bratton taking it all herself. In traffic, puts a shot up. Keener, the rebound. Godwin at the buzzer. It's good! Summer Godwin puts it in for 2. And that bucket couldn't have come any sooner for the Nighthawks. That's the end of 3. 67-53. We're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here in NorthArk with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Started the fourth quarter of action here. 67-53, the Lady Pioneers lead by double digits once again. We're talking about it during the break, Nathan. The Nighthawk women, in the second quarter, they really came alive. They were trailing by as many as 18. We've seen it twice tonight. They really came alive in the second quarter, cut the lead to 1 at halftime, even took the lead in the third quarter briefly. But now they will fight defensively to see if they can get it right back where they want to be and get their first win of this young season.
Yeah, it's definitely, if they can make another run like they did, and they did that by playing defense, Mark, and not allowing gaps and not making silly turnovers. And they've got to play solid here in the fourth quarter to make this comeback happen.
And as we come back, an official timeout on the floor. They are trying to get the game clock and shot clock restarted, as you can see on your screen under this goal here. They're getting everything reset here. Should be ready for action now. NorthArk will start things off with the basketball here in the fourth. Ashlyn Taylor to inbound, and the media row gets a nice round of applause from the crowd. We're back in action here. 9:57 and counting. A 14-point lead for NorthArk. Nighthawk defense looking to step up big here. They've got Womack, Bratton, Godwin, Keener, and Crosby on the floor. And Victoria Hill, able to cut through all 5 of them for a big layup there. 69-53. The Nighthawks playing from behind. They're going to have to get a little bit of magic from beyond the arc here and get some good rebounds defensively to stay in this one. It all starts with Summer Godwin putting up a shot. I don't even think she knew where that was going. She turned and threw it up, and so many times we've seen in the preseason what she's capable of. What a basket by Godwin.
Oh.
And just like that, the answer coming through. Mackenzie Gardner, a long 3. Anything you can do, I can do better, says NorthArk. A long 3 to extend the lead. 72-55. Bailey Womack's going to try her hand at a 3. Off the mark, no good, too short. Now Crosby back for Hayes, and didn't have to do much there to come up with the rebound there. Summer Godwin is all alone. She's going to take it home, puts the shot up. It's good. Nathan, I'm very familiar with Summer Godwin. Had the chance to watch her through her senior career at Mountain Pine, and many times her team found itself trailing, and she put the team on her back to get the scoring back and get them back in within contention. And we're seeing that right here in the start of the fourth quarter out of number 42. These Nighthawks, they didn't have to look far, just a little bit down Mountain Pine Road to find what should develop in one of their key players defensively and offensively this season.
Yeah, a lot of these key players on the Nighthawks team are right there in Garland County, Mark. Fountain Lake, Jessieville, Mountain Pine. I mean, you're talking about all surrounding National Park College. That's about as close as you can get.
And it's great for chemistry. You know, of course, Bratton and Womack, they were rivals on the basketball court. And now they're sisters on the basketball court. And, so such close in proximity. It really matters for the team chemistry of this unit. And you'll see it this year as they develop. It's going to be huge. Big bucket there coming in. That's Kiara Franklin laying it in for 2. It's 74-57. On that one was number 4, Sakina Morgan on the bucket. 8 minutes to play as Crosby drives in traffic. She's going to draw the foul.
Good job by Crosby there.
Crosby will go to the line to shoot 2.
Sakina Morgan whistled for her first.
Sakina Morgan signaled for the foul. 7:59 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
You can really see why Crosby played for Ouachita Baptist University. She's really talented.
Yeah, she's a fantastic athlete. National Park College very happy to have her in Nighthawk Nation. Crosby free throw is up and good. Second attempt on its way momentarily.
That's surprisingly her first points of the second half, third quarter and fourth quarter.
2 for 2 is Crosby. 74-59.
Maybe that'll get her going, Mark.
Crosby, another athlete hailing from Mountain Pine High School, developing a lot of great basketball talent over the past few years. 74-59. Time is on the side of the Lady Pioneers. Shelnut drives in traffic. It's blocked. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Faith Bratton. 7:42 to play. I'd like to remind you, the Nighthawk men in action Monday, November 5th, 7 p.m. tip-off. We've got all the action right here on XZero Sports. Mackenzie Gardner doing what she's done very well all throughout the second half. A big bucket there at 76-59. Into the front court come the Nighthawks. Bratton dives over a defender. Nothing going there.
Rebound by Godwin.
And there's a big rebound. Summer Godwin fighting for it on the floor, coming up with it. And we'll see where they're going to charge the foul here.
Timeout.
Got a timeout. So NorthArk was able to get the timeout off. We'll hold it right here. Just a 30-second timeout here. But if you're Coach Marvin Moody, Nathan, what are you doing to help get these women back into the swing of things here? Wanting to really cut the gap here. And when you're trailing like this, how do you get it started again?
Well, you just got to tell them. I mean, there's 7:20 on the clock. There's plenty of time. You don't need to rush anything. You just need to play your game, play what they've been practicing. Do what they know how to do. They know their talents. He knows their talents. They just need to feel confident in themselves and play defense.
Coming out of the timeout on the floor,
for NorthArk will be number 1, Mackenzie Gardner, number 2, Ashlyn Taylor, number 4, Sequina Morgan, number 15, Leah Shelnut, and also number 0, Kiara Franklin. Here comes NorthArk across the timeline, leading big, 76-59. Into the front court, Shelnut kicks it out, Franklin, and they'll just wheel the ball around. Like I said, time's on their side, around 7 minutes remaining here. They're looking to cruise to victory here. Shelnut, little spin move.
Shelnut likes that spin move.
She sure does. Long 3 off the mark,
That's an
no
over
good.
the back. That's got to be an over the back.
Yep, and they're going to give it back to National Park College. Bailey Womack took one for the team there. Here come the Nighthawks. Crosby with the basketball into the front court, joined by Womack, Bratton, Keener, and Montillo. We're going to foul charged here.
Tell you what, I would not want to be in the way of Faith Bratton as she's driving to the basket.
Franklin is charged with it there. And here come the Nighthawks beneath their own basket. Inside to Faith Bratton, guarded heavily. She's going to draw the foul. No, another charge foul coming in there. That's going to turn it over to NorthArk. We've seen a few of those here tonight, Nathan. Tough calls.
Yeah, Coach Moody just kind of looking in amazement at the referee.
76-59. 6:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Into the front court, Leah Shelnut kicks it out down low, Taylor. Taylor nearly loses that one out of bounds.
I don't know how she saved that.
Round the arc are the Lady Pioneers. Mackenzie Gardner feeds it over to Morgan. Now Taylor.
Can't leave any of these girls open for any
As
bit
the
of time.
shot clock expires, what a rebound there. Picked up by Shelnut. It's going to be lost out of bounds back over to National Park College. But you can see the strategy. It's very clear, Nathan. They're draining that shot clock as much as possible. They're looking to cruise to victory here.
Yeah, and they're using that like motion offense, just trying to get somebody spring 3. Because if you leave any of these NorthArk players open, they can hit it.
76-59, Crosby into the front court, guarded heavily by Morgan. She'll have to knock it away over to Keener at the top of the key. Bailey Womack, little spin move of her own.
Good ball movement.
And it's tipped away. Once again, here come the Lady Pioneers. Morgan's going to take it all the way home. Sequina Morgan in for 2. Timeout down on the floor. Coach Moody wants a moment with his women. We'll take it with him. 78-59, 5:43 to play in this one. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back in action here at NorthArk with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. National Park basketball as we resume play. 5:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here come the Nighthawks. They're trailing 78-59. Crosby opens things up out of the
Good
timeout.
rebound.
Long 3 won't go. There's Keener. Puts up a bucket. She'll draw the foul. Aggressive play coming in from Crosby. We've seen it all day long, Nathan, but really good place for Logan Keener to be in there, get that rebound, draw the foul.
Yeah, definitely. That's what they need to kind of get a little aggressive here towards the end. They're not going to lay down for the NorthArk Pioneers for sure.
Lead is down to 17. Keener at the line. The and one is good. 78-62. Here come the Lady Pioneers coming the other way. Defense Playing pretty close here on the inside for National Park College. Trying to deny any opportunities, and at this point, you've got to force them to take long shots. Hayes down low with the basketball, guarded by Keener. Great presence there by Keener. Shot up in traffic.
Wow.
Hayes still able to drain it. What a play, Tori Hayes. 80-62, 5 minutes left. Into the front court, Bailey Womack. Over to Logan Keener. Nighthawks looking to make some magic happen here. Michaela Kai Montillo at the top of the key. Thought about a three. Now moves down around to the near wing. Faith Bratton not afraid to take the three there, but number 33 a little bit too hard, airballs it, and it's picked up by the Lady Pioneers. The other way, Shelnut all the way home, draws the foul. The lead is the biggest it's been all day, 20.
Womack picks up her third personal.
Leah Shelnut at the line for the and one with 4:29 remaining. Free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound, Faith Bratton. Here comes National Park College. Cross-court pass down low, Womack. Doesn't have time, it's knocked away. Hayes knocks it away, controlled by Coates. Now they thread the needle. Down low, Cambry McCullough drives it home. And the points just keep coming for NorthArk late in this one. 84-62. Crosby from downtown. In and out, another heartbreaker, no good. NorthArk basketball coming the other way. Grace Coates, long three. Won't go. Fighting for the rebound, coming up with it, the Lady Pioneers. Shelnut. Ashlyn Taylor, the top of the key.
Oh, nice pick and roll.
Right inside. Defense fell right apart there, allowed Shelnut to have all the time she needed to put it in, Nathan.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Game starting to get out of hand here in the late minutes here, but Coach Moody is going to watch this and to come back, watch the game film, and see where things may have fallen apart here for the Nighthawks. And right the ship, get these women back where they need to be as there's a tie-up down on the floor. Faith Bratton collides with Ashlyn Taylor. That creates a mismatch down low. Long three, rebound, now cross-court pass, Faith Bratton. Bratton all alone, pressure's coming, and draws the foul. Shelnut charged with the foul, and Nathan, she's got to be up there with personal fouls.
Who got that one? I'm sorry.
That's on number 15, Leah Shelnut.
That's her fifth personal.
Yep, she's out. You're right.
Shelnut will foul out of today's game. 5 personals. She'll be replaced by number 22, Katie Smith. Substitutions checking in for National Park. Lainey Wallace and Summer Godwin will come in for Logan Keener and Bailey Womack. That'll be it for Shelnut, the Lady Pioneers, but she had a good game.
Yeah, she really did. She was all over the floor.
86-62. Bratton's free throw is up, and it's good. Another substitution will check in. Number 24, Paige Coffett, coming in for Grace Coates. Bratton still at the line, second opportunity on its way. Second free throw, off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Tori Hayes and NorthArk. Under 3 minutes to play here. Hayes, top of the key, inside. They'll move the ball around to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor, nowhere to go. Finds Coffett, and now it's knocked away. Picked up Faith Bratton. All alone, there she goes. Fast break opportunity. Bratton all the way home. It's good.
Basket by Faith Bratton.
Big bucket there by Faith Bratton. It is 86-65. Down low, Hayes in traffic. Up over Bratton, won't go. Rebound, Katie Smith. NorthArk maintains possession. And now a pull-up jumper, Cambry McCullough sails it in for 2. We've got a whistle. We've got a timeout down on the floor. 88-65. And it looks like no timeout. They're just going to substitute some players here. Coach Moody's got it Kayla Sims, Lainey Wallace, Michaela Kai Montillo, Haley Crosby, and Summer Godwin on the floor for National Park College. 2:12 to play, 88-65. The lead as big as it's been all day, 23. Crosby into the front court here. Drives in, looks for Summer Godwin. Godwin couldn't get in to reel it in. And it's turned over to NorthArk. 2:02 to play, Mackenzie Gardner to inbound. Paige Coffett coming the other way. Into the front court. Pass over Lainey Wallace, now down low. It's kicked out and away. Defense looking to react quickly here to avoid a three-point play. Gardner, long three, coming down. Off the rim, no good. She'll get her own rebound, Nathan, and put it in for two. Impressive play by Mackenzie Gardner, the freshman out of Mountain Grove, Missouri. 90 seconds left in today's ball game. 90-65. Pull-up jumper, Lainey Wallace. She's going to draw a foul. Despite the deficit, they're not ready to lay down yet, Nathan.
No, they're not going to. Coach Moody's not going to let them give up, and Elaine's going to try for her first points of the night.
Wallace at the line to shoot two. First free throw on its way, good.
Nighthawks is Lainey Wallace.
The Nighthawks will travel back to Hot Springs for the week. Have a few things to work on in practice to try to get ready. 3 tournaments to open the season for the Nighthawk women this season. Next week, they'll be on the road once again, this time to West Memphis. They'll be over at ASU Mid-South for the Lady Greyhound tournament, and they'll play Friday evening. We won't have that broadcast, but we will have the game Saturday, and that's a 12 p.m. tip-off for the National Park Nighthawks. 90-67. Under a minute to play here. Michaela Kai Montillo. Shot off the mark, no good. And it goes out of bounds back to NorthArk.
Yeah, I'm sure these Lady Nighthawks will be glad to have a home game here coming pretty soon.
50 seconds left. NorthArk will cruise to victory here. The Nighthawks will fall to 0-2 on the young season. Down low, Tori Hayes. Shot won't go. Great rebound by Crosby. One of the bright spots for the Nighthawks all throughout today's game. Crosby, a huge rebounding presence. Kayla Sims, a long three. That may be the longest bucket of the season for the Nighthawks. She sails it home.
Yeah, I watch her in practice. She can hit them from way out there.
Very talented Kayla Sims. Down low, Hayes will knock over Crosby. And coming up, long shot off the mark there. Rebound picked up, Brooklyn Schmelter. 10 seconds left. Inside, Gardner puts a shot up, it's good.
Mackenzie Gardner.
National Park, 7 seconds left. They'll try to get on the board one last time in today's ball game. From downtown, Crosby's shot doesn't fall. Your final score tonight, NorthArk will defeat National Park College 92-70. We'll be back after this to wrap things up from Harrison. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Your final score today from NorthArk. Here in Harrison, Arkansas, the Lady Pioneers down the Nighthawks 92-70. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. With the loss, National Park College women fall to 0-2 to start the young season, Nathan. But tell me a little bit about some of the highlights that we saw out of today's game.
Well, you heard the names we called a lot. Haley Crosby, obviously, with a big night. She had 16 points, along with 8 rebounds. By my records, Faith Bratton led the way with 19 points. Summer Godwin with 16 points. So the three players that were in double digits for the Nighthawks. Several other contributed. Logan Keener had 9. Womack had 6. Sims had 3. Lainey Wallace came in. She had a free throw. So a good overall performance from the Nighthawks. Again, just fell short. And but I know, again, this is a second-year team, and a lot of these players are on this team for the first time. So it's going to take time. We saw it with the men's team last year over the course of the season to get that chemistry. But I feel like there's a lot of talent on this Nighthawks team, and Coach Moody's going to get them moving forward, and they're going to have a strong second part of the season. We're earlier on, and we've got these long road trips, like you said, the next 3 weekends. So it's just a learning experience. They're getting experience against NorthArk is a really good basketball team. Same with Crowder last night. Crowder won earlier today by like 20 points. So they're playing good teams, and it's a good experience for this team to get battle tested and to play on the road. And it's just going to be all that better when they get home into the kettle and playing in front of their home crowd.
Absolutely, Nathan. Coach Moody wanted to make sure that his team was challenged. That's why they scheduled 3 tournaments over 3 back-to-back-to-back weekends to open the season for the Nighthawk women. So, coming out of these, they're going to be traveling a lot. They're going to learn how to play on the road as a unit, how to gel better as a unit, and by the time the NJCAA play rolls around, these Nighthawks are going to be ready to go. So don't sweat the record here. 0-2 start to the season, but this is a team that has all the pieces ready to go to come alive and make some big noise in 2018-2019. If you've enjoyed today's broadcast, if you're a business out there, you can join Nighthawk Nation by becoming an official Nighthawk Club member. Nathan, tell our listeners out there how you can get started today.
I just want to tell, the Nighthawk Club was established by the foundation of National Park College to support National Park College Nighthawk athletics. The mission is to raise funds for supportive parents, businesses, community members to support academic and athletic endeavors for National Park College student athletes. Foundation assists student athletes by providing scholarships, facility enhancements, travel expenses, and funds for recruitment of student athletes. There's 5 different levels, Mark, of sponsorship levels, so anybody can contribute. It doesn't matter like how much you give, just a contribution helps. You can give 100, a 500, a 1,500, 5,000, and 10,000. Those are kind of the levels. The fan club, community sponsor, Blue-Gray Club, Nighthawk Club, and the Nighthawk Elite. And if you want more information on what each of those gives, there's a lot entailed in those, and I could go on and on about it. Please just go online and look on the National Park Athletic page. You can see the club membership, or you can contact Nicole Herndon at 501-760-4300 or nicole.herndon@np.edu. Again, that's the Nighthawk Club. Be a sponsor. Support this team. They need it, and it's all for the betterment of them, and it's all going to go towards making your experience of Nighthawk athletics, basketball in the future that much greater.
Once again, your final score here from North Arkansas College in Harrison. The Nighthawks fall to NorthArk 92-70. Nathan, anybody you'd like to say hello to on the broadcast today?
Oh, my family and friends back home and they're listening, if they tuned in. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me and Mark here on XZero Sports and to Nighthawk basketball. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks to our family, our Nighthawk family back that I work with. Can't wait to get back to see all y'all. And I just hope everyone has a safe trip home today.
Want to say a special hello to my lovely wife, the beautiful Mrs. Hannah Oliver, tuning in back in Hot Springs today. My 3 wonderful children, Michael, Benjamin, and River. And big Nighthawks fans this season. They can't wait to get out to their first Nighthawk game at the Kettle coming up. Special thank you to Bree Barger on camera and the Barger family sitting up here with us here at NorthArk. Enjoyed our time with them as well. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast on XZero Sports. Our next women's broadcast will be Saturday, November 10th on the road at ASU Mid-South. Our next men's broadcast is Monday, November 5th, back at the Kettle. We'll name the Nighthawk mascot, and the Nighthawk men open their season with UA Cossatot. XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports, and follow Nighthawk Athletics across social media all season long on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. For Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Get 'em Hawks.